Hey there, CrossFit Deliverance athletes, welcome to the Relentless vlog. Remember, August has come and gone. It's gone by super fast, so that means it's a new set of dates for Frosty Friday. Make sure you look at the announcements boards above Wodify. And also, we have a new September out of gym event. Look on that at the membership Facebook page. It's going to be a Mariners game this month. That should be super fun. Also, we are going to be putting out a letter on the Facebook group, and of course, for you to sign in person in support of what we're doing for us to be able to move out of this and have long-term stability to make sure that we can live into our vision, values, and our mission statement going into the new space. Essentially, we're having just some negative kickback from some very few amount of neighbors that the new space is next to, and this is truly a minority of the group. We've been trying to go ahead and play extremely nicely, meet them on everything that we can, above and beyond what city code requests of us, but lately they've been putting out false information about the project, false information about a lot of other things, which is just, it speaks very different to their character. So we are asking you guys to go ahead and sign a letter of support. If you live in this district, District 4 of Seattle, we're going to be sending this letter to the council members in the city to essentially say, hey, we have more people that live in this district that this gym actually affects in favor for this project, are true character witnesses of what this gym, this essentially organization is, compared to these individuals that are purely essentially looking just to keep things in the status quo, which, to be honest, isn't the best thing for that lot. There's homeless individuals, there's a lot of other items that vacant lot just makes the city worse. Right? So guys, look forward to you guys signing. If you have any questions or you feel uncomfortable with it, it's okay, you don't have to sign, but again, ask us questions if you have reservations on signing it, and hopefully we can answer those. Ariel, myself, or Amy are the ones to ask about. Now, with that, guys, let's jump into programming. It's going to be an awesome WOD. The intention of this should be for you to go hard as essentially with the largest sets every 2-minute period as possible. You are going to see a dramatic drop off depending on your muscular endurance, but that's okay. You're finding out where your limiter is, right? And I want you guys to take notes and put your notes in your Wodify comments, so I as a coach can look in the background and see, okay, what was your limiting factor? Was it breathing? Was it the fact that you're losing organization at the bottom of your squat cleans after a little while? Was it just you're organized, you're able to breathe, but you just lost leg power? What was your limiting factor? And then we can go ahead and plan accordingly of what your contextual block is going to be here within the next 3 weeks. So guys, go ahead and give me that feedback, put it on your comments for the workout, and go as hard as you can every round, seeing where it is. Remember, it's just one maximal set, and once you look at it, you'll be able to understand what I'm talking about. Now, with that, guys, for the Fit for Life athletes, you're just going to work on some pistols after that. Remember, go ahead and just work with your coach to find a healthy sub or the ability to do it with the minimal amount of knee torsion as possible. Now, for you competitive athletes, your job is to find the groove and really work on the quality of movement for pistols, and trying to find the position that best works for you to go ahead and do pistols quickly and in high volume. If that means you have to clean up movement pattern and go slow this time, and the next few times you work on pistols, fine, right? If that means you're already good at pistols and you can go ahead and working on just your cycle rate on those, go ahead and work on that skill. Rather than that, guys, the weightlifting is pretty straightforward. We'll leave it at that. But for the extra work, guys, this was on the docket for a little bit on Monday. Now it is also on Wednesday. Here and there, I'm going to be putting items down in the program for the competitive side that says extra work. This is literally just meant to be if you feel fresh, you feel good, and you know you're not going to feel the effect of the current training that you had a negative effect tomorrow, right? Then go ahead, feel free to attack the extra work. This is going to be a kettlebell snatch, and it's going to be handstand walking. So it should not actually destroy you. Your arms will go ahead, definitely feel it, but I want you guys to have your intention on this if you're going to do it. To be sharp, 0 press out, 0 wobble at the top of the snatch, going ahead and under heavy load, being able to manipulate the bell and making it feel sharp, and then turn around, right, and be able to do handstand walks. Guys, if you can't do 50 feet, go ahead. I want you to take 3 solid attempts of a handstand walk and just try to keep it tight and keep it controlled. If it turns out just to be some handstand holds, right, then so be it, but work on that skill. Guys, as always, be relentless in everything that you do. We'll see you on the flip side, and as always, thank you for the feedback. Remember, if you don't see the implementation of the feedback that you've given me right away, it's because I'm trying to culminate with all other facets of feedback that I'm getting to such that I can actually implement it in a healthy and a positive way, right? I don't want to just start putting patches on stuff. I have to look at everything in a very holistic manner. So with that, guys, we'll see you on the flip side.